let me start with this burger. This is like the best piece of chicken ever. There's so much fat in this piece of kebab. This fat is what makes this meat juicy and even more flavorful. Ooh, what I'm looking at right now, there is a pastry shop. I would love to start my morning with some baked goods. Let's go head out over there. Ready-to-go deliciousness. I mean, we have a huge, fresh, prepared lavash, and then there's some buns. I mean, you can make a burger out of it, and all of this beautiful, amazing smelling pastries. Got my pastries on deck. Now let's find a local tea spot where I can enjoy these baked goods. These bags of pastry, they cost me about $3.12 and 62 cents per 2 cups of Turkish tea. Wow, the Turkish tea is so strong, sometimes you don't even need any coffee just because the caffeine levels are very high. There's a stuffed pastry with some potatoes, but there's not many potatoes inside, which is interesting. But let's give it a try. I'm gonna share half of this with this kitty because she deserves it. All right, trying out this half since I shared my other half with the kitty. Wow, the pastry is just so light. There's a tiny little bit amount of potatoes, but that potato is here just to complement that soft texture of the dough. Braided pastry with some almonds on top. The almonds are pretty crunchy already, very toasty. The dough is slightly sweet. Tastes just like the chabat bread. Very light, I almost don't feel anything. I think this type of bread is perfect for breakfast, perfect to eat something with some jam, or just enjoy it with some Turkish tea. It's time to try some simit. Wow, extremely crispy, incredible amount of sesame seeds. Wow. Now that's the simit for y'all. Earthy, slightly sweet, nutty, crunchy. That's a Turkish bagel. Oops, I almost forgot about my last sweet little sandy cookie dough dessert. There is some Nutella inside. And let's break it down and check out the stuffing. That is actually a really nice dessert. The dough is very sandy. It breaks down so easily with Nutella together with some black Turkish tea. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm in Üsküdar, the Asian shore side of Istanbul, Turkey. Here I find myself at the local market. I'm looking at the hot wings, hot chicken breasts, and all kinds of chicken varieties. Let's go try them out. The chicken breast, I can also put it inside of the lavash. Wow, that chicken breast is incredibly soft. That is so rare to be able to make the chicken breast nice and juicy. They did a good job. Fresh lavash, some fresh chicken breast, some of the salad, some peppers, some chili peppers, Turkish rice as well. Make it a nice roll, doner, or burrito. I feel like this way is kind of dry, so I do like it eating separately. I kind of wonder what kind of Asian side of Istanbul food have, whether it's different from the European side or not. We're about to find out today. So far, I'm really liking this chicken barbecue, and let's keep exploring. I didn't try the chicken leg yet. Let's do this. A whole chicken leg. That was the most juiciest, best, softest part ever, and so crispy on the outside of the chicken. Everything is so caramelized, and this is like the best piece of chicken ever. regular hamburger spot, and I'm trying out their famous chicken doner and their beautiful, delicious, incredible. I've never heard of wet burgers. I have one cheeseburger and now we have one regular burger separated in half. Let's get started. Let's get to this chicken doner. Well, this is pizza dough, so soft. They make it here, nicely, beautifully toasted. It almost looks just like the amazing sandwich. Like, look how much of meat that is right there. That meat, so smoky. I do feel like lots of doners are very dry. Some ketchup in here. What is this? Is this mayo? Let's see if some mayo is gonna make it taste better. Bunch of mayo, then lots of ketchup. Let's get it. Oh, so much better. It's just like In-N-Out Burger in LA. Now that's what I'm talking about. Adding some mayo, some ketchup. Game changer, so good. Oh, let me start with this burger separated in two. Just gonna pick one piece. Famous soggy burger. I feel like that tomato sauce was right on top of it, and that made it kind of sweet. Very tiny bit sour. Wow, that is kind of cozy. That is very cute. Wow, wet burgers are my new favorite thing. Now the time has come for some wet cheeseburger. Well, I can see the cheese is melting right from the middle. Let's open it up and see what's going on inside. Melted cheese, beef patty, and some spices, and everything else is wet. I guess it's all covered up in tomato sauce, therefore it's a wet burger. Just tomato sauce hugs the whole burger from the outside and gives it a good flavor. They're just so unexpected. Let me separate it in half. Oh, wow. It's very fatty with this amount of cheese. I like the hamburger, the way it comes, just the way it comes. Simple, ground beef patty, some bread and tomato sauce. I like the regular classic wet hamburger. Chia Sofrasi restaurant here in the Asian part of Istanbul town. I've got some Mediterranean food of me. There's lots of different mixtures. They serve Kurdish, Bulgarian, Turkish, all kinds of Mediterranean food. Now I have some falafel, kebab, lahmacun. Let's start with some kebab now. All right, that is awesome. And they separated bread in different pieces. Let's roll it up together with the bread. Side of onions, some parsley. Wow, that is gonna be an awesome bite. Wow. Now let's roll this all up. Let's go for it. There's so much fat in this piece of kebab. This fat is what makes this meat juicy and even more flavorful. 3 words, good quality food. What I did wanted to try is this falafel, and the waiter told me that I should eat it all together with this yogurt side sauce. Let's spread this sauce all over this falafel. Ooh, here it comes. I'm not sure how I feel about falafels. I mean, I didn't grow up eating falafels, so this is why it's still kind of interesting to me. It does taste like a bread in a way, but slightly different texture. I've tried many different falafels, but this is pretty nice. It's soft. It's pretty edible. It's crispy on the outside, kind of soft on the inside. It tastes like the cake in a way, you know. Lahmacun, famous Turkish pizza, thin layered bread, crispy, just like lavash, cooked in this wonderful oven with a real wood fire inside, with a thin layer of ground beef, some local spices, and just check this beauty out. I mean, this is why Turkish people are so thin. There's lots of walking up the hill, up and down, and their food is kind of good, you know? They're good on their bread. Let's roll it up in a wrap and eat it just like that. Wow, that's pretty crispy. It's like you making tortilla pizza. Pretty delicious. Onions give it a rich flavor with a bunch of fresh different herbs in there. Wow, what a pleasure biting onto this crispy dough. With this grilled smoky sides from this beautiful oven. Wow, I really love lahmacun. Chia restaurant was pretty great. It has more than 5 stars and more than 10K reviews on Google. I'm glad I got to try this food for myself. Thank you all so much for subscribing to Street Food. Let us know in the comments what type of food I should try next and what country I should go to. Also, make sure to give this video a like, and thank you all so much. Much love to y'all. I'll see you in the next episode.